You can make 4 figures on Fiverr. You can make 5 figures on Fiverr. You can even make 6 figures on Fiverr. All you need to do is just sign up on www.fiverr.com and start making money online.
You don't know why it's going on.
So probably you must have heard these lines I just mentioned right now from guys that are trying to sell you one course or the other on how to make money on Fiverr. But don't get me wrong, I'm not disputing the fact that you could make from 3 figures, from 4 figures, from 6 figures, 7 figures, to even 8 figures on Fiverr is very possible. But I feel that these guys are not telling you things that you need to know about this platform before you even get started. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video right now, to share with you things that no one is telling you about this platform called Fiverr. Just to bring you guys up to speed, my city, Lagos State, is on lockdown, so I'll be doing more of indoor content from my home. And those contents will be centered on this money-making platform called Fiverr. So if you're into that kind of content, I would like you to kindly hit this subscribe button right there, and also the bell notification icon to be the first person to be notified whenever I publish a new video. So without wasting much of your time, let's get to the video. Okay, so welcome back. So if this is your first time of hearing Fiverr.com, I made a video specifically for you. Okay, so I'll link that video right here. It will bring you up to speed to what Fiverr is all about. Okay, so before you watch this video, I don't have anything against persons that are trying to sell you a course on Fiverr.com. All I have against them is that sometimes they withhold certain things from you. Okay, they're not telling you certain things about this platform called Fiverr. So one of the things they're not telling you is that not the easiest thing, or it's not the easiest way to earn money online. Okay, it's like every other ways of making money you must have known. Okay, there is no free food in Freetown. You have to work for it. If you want to earn on Fiverr, you have to work for it, and you have to be patient. Gone are the days where you just sign up, set up your profile, and fold your hands and sales start coming in. Those days are gone. It happened in 2020, in 2012, 20 something, 2010, and all that stuff. Okay, but right now, if you need to make sales, your gig must be ranking. Okay, you need to do certain things right for your gigs to rank. When I mean gig ranking, I mean your gigs being in the faces of your customers, persons that need your services. That increases your chance of getting messages and probably converting it to others. Okay, you need to do certain things. You need to set up your profile. You need to get your description right. You need to do niche research. You need to set up your search tags right. And in most extreme cases, you have to buy. You have to go to that extreme, to make sure that you make sales. Okay, and these things doesn't just come offhand. You need someone that knows these things very well, that will hold you by the hands and tell you these things till you make your first sales. Okay, so there is no guarantee elsewhere that you just sign up on Fiverr and start making sales. You have to work for it. You have to be patient. Sometimes these things I just mentioned, it will take you 1 month from the day you signed up on Fiverr to even land your first gig. Okay, so you just have to be patient and do the right thing. So another thing that these guys are not, I feel that like some persons, or there is no much information on Fiverr, is that Fiverr is not that all secured. Okay, I've been scammed on Fiverr. I've been scammed. As old as I am on that platform, I was scammed on that platform. Okay, I will tell you that from my years of experience, Fiverr is more like a buyer favorable platform. Okay? Fiverr, as their admins, they worship the buyers more than the sellers, which it should be, it should go both ways. They say respect is reciprocal, but on Fiverr, they hardly regard the sellers. This is how I was scammed. After working on a project for someone, he was satisfied with the project and he marked the order complete, quite alright. And it takes. Okay, so he marked the order complete. Before I knew it, the order was cancelled. He gave me a 5-star review. Could you imagine? He gave me a 5-star review and went back to cancel the order from PayPal. Okay, and I had to message Fiverr customer care to know what happened. So there's one that told me that this person cancelled it, like he made a chargeback from PayPal. So his money was refunded back to him after I had to work for 2 weeks for this guy. Like, Fiverr customer care told me that they could not do anything to recover my money. Okay, so after my 2 weeks was gone. So one of the informations I find lacking on the internet is that you could be scammed on Fiverr. Notwithstanding how secure their platform is, someone can do a chargeback from PayPal and your money vanishes, and the Fiverr platform cannot do anything about it. So I feel you should know about this and get prepared, for something like that you could lose money after, working weeks, and your sleepless night could just go like that. Okay, so but I pray you don't meet scammers on that platform. Another information I feel that there is not enough on the internet, for people to access, or these gurus are not telling you enough, is that you have to wait for 14 days, to make your withdrawal. After you must have completed the project and the project is marked complete, you have to wait for 2 weeks, to get paid. Oh my God, can you imagine that? And that has not changed since Fiverr was introduced. The only way that will change for you is if you're a top rated seller. Okay, so if you have achieved the top rated seller level and you are considered for that level, that's the only way that you could be able to withdraw after 1 week. But Fiverr platform that pays you after 2 weeks of completing a project, which is pretty bad for me, if I may say. I mean, other online platforms, once you are done with the job, you get paid, but Fiverr you have to wait for 14 days, which is very bad. And I know most of you might not want to put up with such a long period, but these guys are not telling you this. So now it's left for you to make the decision. Then another information I'm not finding enough, or some gurus are not telling you, is that get to earn only 80% of what you are paid for a project. Okay, that means that Fiverr takes 20% of whatever you earn from whatever you earn on the platform. Okay, so assuming you are paid $100 to do a website or to work on a project, Fiverr takes 20%, which is they will take $20 from you. Okay, even when you are given a tip by a buyer, they still take that 20%, which is $1. Oh my God, is that bad? So I feel that you should know this thing, that you only get to earn 80% of what you are paid on Fiverr on this platform. And also, lest I forget, as a buyer, you are charged 10% for every order you place on Fiverr. So these guys are really, raking in money. They charge the buyer and charge the seller. Okay, so now I think you should be able to make a decision if you really want to put up with this before joining the platform. So the last point I want to share with you about Fiverr that no one is telling you about is Fiverr shouldn't be your only source of income, or you shouldn't depend solely on Fiverr. Okay, it's not that reliable on a long run. Let me explain why. Your gig could be ranking on the first page, for this month, and things could be going on well for you throughout the month, and you've been getting messages and getting sales. Then suddenly Fiverr decides, wakes up one day and decides to send your gig to the last page. And your gig being on the last page means that no sales, and no sales mean you are broke, no money for you. Okay, so that's why you shouldn't depend solely on Fiverr as your only source of income. And also, Fiverr could just wake up one morning and decide to delete your account. Okay, just like that. Maybe you have an issue with a buyer, which I've had such case in the past, but I was lucky to scale through. They can wake up one morning and decide to ban your account, and that is it. Okay, so I'm not saying it's not a long, is you can't do long term with this platform. You can actually, but don't just put your eggs in one basket. It's not that advisable to put all your eggs in someone's platform. Rather, I would advise you to build your portfolio with Fiverr, and also have an agency where you offer services of Fiverr. Okay, so that's where I draw the curtain to the end of this video. And please, I want to hear from you. I want to know if you are really enjoying these freelancing tips or freelancing videos I've been putting out about Fiverr lately. Okay, and if there's any question you want to ask me about this money making platform called Fiverr, you should do that in the comment section. Okay, I'll be there to give an answer to every question you put out there to me. Stay safe out there with your family. Okay, and don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. We are on the way to 200 subscribers, and I would love you to be part of the family before we hit that milestone. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye.